come on inside, guys. Let me show you around. Look, welcome to the inside, guys. This is absolutely one of the most contemporary vans on the market today. To be able to do this with 100% timber-free construction and must be on your shortlist. So let me run you through some of the features and benefits that we incorporated into the interior of this van. Anyone who's ever met me, you'll know one of my mantras is fashion and function. Now, we've got the most awesome, strong, practical van, but we've absolutely made it gorgeous at the same time. Very contemporary on the interior, uncompromising in the fit and finish. We understand that the ladies absolutely need to love it as much as the men. Okay, so look, starting from the front, got heaps of storage up here. You've got wardrobe either side, and it's got removable aluminium shelves. So with that, very, very convenient. Okay, so hanging space if you want it, or shelves, you take your pick and you just remove it. Okay, bedside nooks, you've got 240 volts, 12 volts, reading lights. Now this is also a queen size bed. So this is 6'6". In most vans, you'll only see 6 foot with a bolster, 6'2", 6'4" at most. Ours is 6'6". It's a genuine proper bed. It's an incredible comfortable mattress as well. It's not some cheap inner spring just to put a mattress in there. This is hands down one of the most comfortable mattresses you will ever sleep on in your entire life. Okay, so that being said, there's also conveniences up the front here as well. There's nothing worse than when you're trying to get underneath your bed and you've got to hold it on your shoulder and you've got to pull something out and then you slip a disc while you're trying to get a carton of beer out from underneath your bed. Well, you don't have that problem anymore with us. We've got an incredibly practical storage underneath the bed here. So here we've got your underbed storage, incredibly practical, easy to get in and out of. A unique feature there to be able to sit on your bed, look out the window, read a book, incredibly comfortable, enjoy the air conditioning on some of those hot days or windy days. And then all you have to do is press the button and down she goes. So very, very, very unique and practical and cool feature. So moving along, we've got a Sirocco fan on either side as well. So you don't have to run the air conditioning all the time. You've got great ventilation. We've got our acrylic bench tops. Again, the strength of our cabinetry being laser cut and aluminium folded and powder coated is that we can incorporate acrylic bench tops without the risk of cracking. Many in the industry have tried to do this in traditional manufacturing, but their vans don't have the rigidity or the strength to be able to sustain a bench top like this. They always crack at these edges and all that kind of jazz. We don't have that problem. The shell is so strong. That then gives us some benefits like being able to under bench mount the sink. Very convenient. Again, it's all black tapware and etc. Power points at either end of the kitchen. You've got your double induction cooktop. Another great feature is, again, because this van has so much battery power and practicality, we've got the Panasonic 4-in-1, which is your microwave, it's a grill, it's a convection oven, and it's also a steamer. Again, 100% timber-free. We don't even need to worry about any of the dramas because all the cabinetry is aluminium. Okay, moving along to, again, the convenience of our drawers. We've got all Blum hardware in here as well, all soft close, very, very convenient. Nice array of different size drawers as well. And then you've got shelving underneath here. Again, it's all lipped. Okay, it's all stainless steel into nut certs. Okay, there's multiple nut certs going down here, as you can see. So you can set the height of your shelves. Again, very, very strong and very, very convenient. Moving up to your overheads. Again, this is aluminium honeycomb. Now, we've been able to get the weight down. So the cabinetry that most people use in this industry is about 11 kilos, maybe a little bit less for some. We're down to just over 4.5 kilos per square metre. And it's always straight, it's always strong. Again, the finish is absolutely remarkable, okay, but just so light, it's unbelievable. We're able to put shelves in all the cupboards as well, but just so strong. This is all folded. Again, it's all powder coated. It's bonded into the wall of the van. It's just supremely strong, unrivaled like anything else in the market, these bulkheads, all right, we don't have to run any wires through the walls of this van. Being a sandwich panel, we run wiring harnesses. We've got a full wiring harness arrangement in this. We've got a master harness in the center of the van. It runs through conduits from one side of the van to the other, to the brain, which is underneath here. And then that harness comes up and runs through the hollows of these bulkheads. So again, it's all plug and play. Again, that's done by a professional looming company. What that means is we're not getting someone who's unskilled, which predominantly in the industry, you're going to get unskilled people do all the wiring, and then when it finally gets to the end, you'll get someone to check it over. That's not the case with us. We've got all qualified tradesmen in the factory, and then also mixing that with looms. This van is absolutely spot on when it comes to wiring, and also in regards to diagnostics. If you ever have a drama, I know where every single wire and every single connection in this van is. So very, very practical. We've got like little wire caddies that go everywhere, which gives us access to everything that you might need. Speaking of that, grab the dock here again. You've got the convenient Garmin dock on the inside for your control panel. With the interior lights, we've got neon LEDs all the way throughout. Again, we can now go and dim all the lights on the inside, okay? Bright lights on for when you're doing the cooking and getting around the van. When all the work's done, you want to turn the mood down. Again, you just jump onto your tablet, turn it down. If you want to even turn it down again, then you just go around and you just turn off some of the LED lights as well. And then if you hold these buttons, you can individually dim them separately as well. So unique to Vision RV. And again, all through the Garmin dock. This is an Android based unit. Very, very cool. Its capabilities are incredible. Beautifully comfortable dinette. Again, really.
Drive to highlighted route.
Oh, there you go. It does off-road maps, so, and HEMA maps as well. That's why I take it in my car, because it also doubles as a control for the Caravan, and also my off-road maps and whatnot. You've got a master switch here for your lights as a redundancy as well. So that's the mechanic in me, is to still have some redundancy in regards to switching, so you don't always have to use the dock for your features as well. Now I'm going to show you down the back of the van, but starting from here, we've got an excellent dust reduction system in here with the Gusto. We've worked very closely with the team at Gusto to develop this unit. It goes into the side of the van. Now what that means is it's not an inconvenience of having to, take up valuable roof space that would be better used with solar. We've put it in the side of the van. Also makes it easier to clean the filter. Uses a 200 series Land Cruiser filter, which are cleanable. Or if you want, carry a spare and just pop in the spare, clean the second one, and just alternate them if you're on a really nasty dirt road. But let me tell you, you won't have to clean it that often. So you've got a master switch in here, but you've also got it switchable from the Garmin tablet as well. You've got your ePro monitor for your full EnerDrive battery management system. You've got your Truma control up here for the hot water service and a gas heater if you have that fitted. Your key fuses that you might need to access. And then we've got your EnerDrive inverter charger control panel here as well. Speaking of the engine room of this van, no compromise. It is absolutely the best that you can get on the market now with common sense. There are crazy systems being put into vans out there, but they're excessive, they add weight, they're overly complicated. We've absolutely used the KISS series here, keep it simple. So with that, we've got the new EnerDrive 100 amp 3000 watt combi unit, again coming through to this brain here. We've got two MPPTs and we've got a BCDC. So the BCDC runs to the Anderson plug, also to a plug on the back of the van for portable solar panel. That all lives underneath this dinette over here. And with that, then we're powering all of that with 1,000 watts standard on the roof. All of this here is standard, right? There's not option this and option that, and you won't have the problem with many other vans and many other manufacturers where you can't make a decision because of FOMO, fear of missing out. What we've done with this van is make all the things that you should have standard, and I was unquestionable in regards to my motivation on that front. So again, all the aluminium cabinetry, incredibly strong. Again, shelving in here as well. And Very, very cool. Now, coming down to a very cool feature, it's the new Vitrifrigo upside down fridge freezer, and it is a masterpiece. So it's got an incredible new cooling system built into this van. It's got quiet modes, it's got low draw modes, really good handles. This is very cool though. It's a 65 litre freezer underneath, and what we've done here is we've elevated it to be making it convenient, so you're not getting down all the time. So it's absolutely at your fingertips anytime you want it to be. What we've done is we've mounted the batteries underneath the fridge, and that's in a proper aluminium enclosure, which is vented and accessible from the outside. So that is absolutely in full compliance with Australian regulations. Many other people, what they've done is they've left them under the dinette, and instead of putting it in a proper enclosure, all they've done is screw the lid down on top of it. Quite questionable. I'm actually really happy with what we've achieved with the batteries. So now what we'll do is we'll show you into the beautiful ensuite of this van now. So what we've got in here, guys, is an incredibly awesome shower, okay? Huge in regards to the space and the versatility of this. Again, all composite, okay? And we've got a beautiful aluminium base here, which is tapered down into a gutter drain style, so you're not going to have that pooling in your shower like you get with a lot of others. Super practical. Again, now, beautiful black sink. Again, acrylic bench tops, beautiful big mirror. Great storage in here as well. Again, aluminium carcassing as well. By having the Gusto dust reduction system in the side of the van, we've got apertures on the other side of the fridge cavity, which all that air that's coming in will be vented out through below the cupboard, and also running through the back of the fridge, venting the fridge effectively, and also then coming out through a vent here into the ensuite. So that air that's being pushed in is going to be coming in here and really dehumidifying your bathroom area. Again, conveniently, we've got your towels right here. So all that air coming gushing in is going to be running down past your towels. A perfect way of drying out the towels when you're on the road as well. Got your 3 kilo washing machine in the back here. Very, very practical. One of the really cool things also is you got your clothes hamper down here. So your dirty clothes, that's very cool. And our own composting toilet. Again, I would never have a chemical toilet in a van ever again. Once you've used a composting toilet, you will never go back to chemical. Urine goes down the front and it gets captured into that holding tank underneath, all right, which is absolutely unique to us as well, as opposed to all the others where you've got to empty the urine tank and all these kind of things. And now in the back here, we've got a really cool way that we capture the solids. No agitation required and all that kind of jazz, just using sawdust, any dry medium like sawdust or dried up coffee grounds, you name it, okay, goes in the back there with a recycled bag inside there, and then you just sprinkle it over. Now we've got a constant fan running through a charcoal filter to the exterior, so it's always negatively ventilated to the outside. Containers in there, just tie the bag up, move one from side to side, and you've got another one to go. You can go up to 2 months before you need to get rid of the bags. But really, with those bags, they're biodegradable. It's just paper or sawdust or whatnot. So you just throw it in the bin, and no agitation or cleaning or anything. And look, when it comes to construction and using advanced materials, it's quite a complex thing, and with that, it takes a hell of a lot of experience and a hell of a lot of knowledge with choosing the right materials in their combination and then getting them all to amalgamate into a really good unit that looks as good as this. So again, we've got everything is structurally contributing to this van, okay? We're not running wires through these wall cavities or anything like that. It's super easy to clean down as well. There's no timber, there's no little H molds, okay, running between the joints or expansion joints. None of that's needed. It's all very, very strong, and you can just wipe it down. You Windex and a cloth, you just wipe this whole van down and it's done in 5 minutes. All of your cabinetry, all of the components in this van are also keywayed together. Now, what that means is that when we make this component here, it has a slight little tongue that comes out, and then when we do this wall panel, we router out a slight channel in that wall, and this panel here goes perfectly into that every single time. And again, that's what I'm talking about with automotive technology. All right, this is the closest thing that there is on the market to automotive engineering, and yeah, as you can see, beautifully done.